Good day, time, my fuzzies, and welcome to a quick review of a game, movie, or TV show I just finished. All thoughts and feelings are my own and are just for fun, quick way to get out my feelings on what I just played or watched. So enjoy and don't take anything too seriously. Good day, time, my fuzzyites, and welcome to a very quick review of Galaga. A fun space shooter game, shoot 'em up, where you just turn left and right and shoot aliens ahead of you to save all of mankind. Really fun. It's a neat thing to play from the past. But getting into it, this is another one of those games where it doesn't really have a story. Besides you defeating the aliens from stopping mankind. And the aliens do mutate into other creatures, which I didn't see in my playthrough, but apparently they do evolve quite a bit. Which would be interesting to see. Maybe one day, if I have a game where I can put unlimited lives into, I'll see that. I also learned that is apparently Galaga is a sequel, apparently, to the game. It is the sequel to Galaxian. Waves. Yeah. So yeah, that's something I didn't know. I'll have to look into Galaxian and play that. But yeah, story, you're kind of just destroying aliens trying to hurt you and the Earth, and just stopping that. Characters, you're a ship. You're a Galaga ship. Not much else to say. The aliens, again, this is another one of those arcade games where the personalities come through in the mechanics they use. And there are various different enemies. There's like a butterfly or a bee-esque type that'll kind of aim for your character and loop around a couple times before going back up. There's butterfly characters which kind of dive bomb at your ship and then just disappear at the bottom. They all shoot. I think every enemy shoots. There's the bosses that take 2 hits instead of just 1. And they will, again, just like the butterflies, charge right at your ship. They also have a tractor beam attack that if you get sucked into it, you will lose a life, but you can get it back. There was also a scorpion enemy that turns into 3, comes down, loops a few times, or at least the end one does, and goes back up. So, and there might be more after that. Unfortunately, like I said, I didn't play much I couldn't really get past level 5 because it's very tough. And I wasn't in the mood to continue pushing my luck, as I want to play a lot of different arcade games today. But yeah. Other than that, I guess that brings us to the location, which is just space. You're just in space with stars behind that I think move. I can't really remember. And that's it. It sets the theme. It's like the story doesn't it's just there as a thing because they need to have a thing there. Nothing spectacular, but it gets the job done. Beyond that, you have the gameplay, which is very simple. You just move left and right to avoid the enemy and their fire. You press a button to fire back. Or another button in this version, maybe the other version too, where you can just keep firing at the enemy. Almost every enemy has 1 hit, besides the bosses that are behind the enemy lines, which take 2. And as they, like I said, they get into formation at first, doing some cool lines. Sometimes they shoot at you as they get into those lines. And then they will charge right down at you, so you have to dodge them left and right, or shoot them as they come. The game is over when you lose all your lives by getting hit, either by them, which also takes them out, or by getting hit by their bullets. If you get a certain amount of points, you get an extra ship. And there's a bonus mode where they just keep flying in certain patterns, or they fly in different patterns that you can shoot to get bonus points. at the end it shows you, I guess, your high score, as well as how many how many shots you fired, how many hits you got, and then your hit to miss ratio, which is really cool. Overall, it's just, yeah, again, it's an arcade game with not much to talk about. It looks nice, it plays nice, it's challenging. But again, the personalities are in the actual enemy models' mechanics when they actually do something that another form doesn't do, which is neat. Like the bosses, they can come down and use a tractor beam. If you get caught in that, they take your ship. And if you do have another life, you can shoot that boss and get your life back, allegedly. Which is cool. But yeah, it's just basic. The background is just space. The enemies look neat and they can mutate a bit. And overall, it's just as it is. As I say, there's not much really to talk about. But it is fun. So I recommend if you have a collection to play it. But I guess that's it, because what else can I talk about? The story's not there. You're defending mankind, and even then, it's more implied than anything. I tried looking up an actual thing saying, okay, what is the story of Galaga? And I got a whole different game, Galaga Web or whatnot. But yeah, either way, it's fun. It's an arcade game. It's good for it's like a mini game nowadays. Just like Pac-Man, it's more of a mini game than an actual game, which is fine. But thank you, my fuzzies, for watching, and I will see you in a bit as I come back for... Oh, what am I playing? I think I'm playing Dig Dug. See you then. See you in a bit.